For months now, calls to mandate vaccines for staff in the disability sector have been growing.
One Melbourne provider has already taken the plunge, becoming the first in the state to introduce a policy of no jab, no job. Today, reporter Isabella Stajkowski went behind the scenes to see how it was working for this exclusive report.
A sense of purpose and pride. That's what motivates clients to spend their days at Wallarrra, on the factory floor or in the cafe. The organisation provides training, services and accommodation for people living with a disability in Melbourne. Before any mandate was announced, it made the call that all staff would have to be vaccinated, believed to be the first in Victoria, a move supported by clients and many staff.
Everyone who can, should.
There's more relief that we feel more safe.
Working with other people who are vulnerable, you need to think of them first. Otherwise, you're in the wrong industry.
Those living with a disability are at a much higher risk of becoming very sick or dying if they contract COVID. Developing Australian Communities has recently conducted research in the sector and found half of those surveyed experienced discrimination, including being unable to access vaccines.
Statistics like what we see out of the UK, where 6 out of every 10 people that have died from COVID have been people with disabilities.
Low rates continue to be a concern.
We've only got about 30% of people overall that are funded by NDIS fully vaccinated.
Wallarrra's CEO Phil Hayes-Brown explains the decision to mandate the vaccine for staff as a private business wasn't simple or easy, but he felt he had a duty of care.
After the mandates for education and childcare were announced, and again disability was forgotten, that we had to go.
Having to put this mandate in yourself, did you have to seek legal advice before doing that?
It was difficult, a lot of board discussions around it and a lot of talking to colleagues, other agencies who were all in a similar boat. It's easy to sort of wait for the government, I guess, to take the issue out of your hands. But if it's the right thing to do, I'm really pleased with our board. We all felt it was the right thing to do.
And for staff who are either hesitant or don't want to be vaccinated, how does that conversation look?
We're having one-on-one conversations with them now, and we don't want to lose anybody. Getting a workforce is so hard these days. We have a workforce shortage in disability, but so far the reaction has been largely positive.
There are 130 clients at this site, 500 across the service. The vaccination rate here is 100%. Across all operations, it's already closer to 80%.
We just want to get back to some sort of normal. I guess that's what it's all about.
While for the Victorian sector there's now no option, the rest of the country has been left to decide.
When we look at putting the employer in the position of having to then regulate and push our staff to get vaccinated, we create some problems in the sector in the way we're doing it. I'd rather an educated state, not a police state. I would like people to know that they need to get that vaccine because vaccines are what protect the people that we're working with.
Federal, state, I don't care, it seems as though you can get a mandate out of the state, or aged care got announced federally. I don't mind who does it, who goes first. I know the NDIS is more federal now, but it's a national issue, just sort it out.
Just sort it out.
Just sort it out.